Hello, San Francisco people. I was thinking about calling in because I know that like a bunch of people are going to be at the dinner party thing, but instead I'll probably be asleep because it's like 1 o'clock right now, and there's this big day performance thing tomorrow. Instead I recorded a kind of walkthrough of where I'm staying on my way back to my apartment, and I'll play that in a second. I guess I'll like magically splice it in here. Yeah, so far I've been here 2 weeks today, and Vienna's pretty cool. I wouldn't necessarily want to live here like all my life. It has some cool underground art scene, but it's also really mellow, and it's missing the whole San Francisco freak factor, you know. I miss burritos, and I miss my freaky San Francisco friends, and that's probably like all of anyone who's watching this right now. So, yeah, keep in touch if you can, and I'll be online a whole bunch. So, yeah, I'll see you all later. Hello from Museums Quartier. This thing just appeared here like today. I don't really know what it is, but it looks kind of neat. It's like fluid. Stuff appears here pretty often because it's like museum and art and stuff. That is the Fine Art Museum over there, and that's the Natural History Museum over there, which is really freaky because it hasn't changed for about a century and a half. It's kind of like neoclassical, not quite Victorian, but I guess neoclassical is Vienna's version of Victorian. All of their old like 1850s buildings anyway. So yeah, this is like where I'm living, the museum's quarter MQ, and I'm headed back to my apartment, and I thought I'd like show you around the place. And oh, they have all of these like glitter deers for sale, and like glitter gnomes and shit. I think I'm gonna buy one, not the deer but the gnome, because you know they're pretty fabulous. Right ahead there's the Kunsthalle Wien, as in like Vienna. I haven't actually been inside any of these art buildings, but Kunst means art, and Hall is like art hall, and I guess there's art in it. I have a free pass, maybe Friday or something. That's the Museum of Modern Art, and tomorrow there's this really cool Chinese exhibit going to open up in there, and they just started putting all of these like styrofoam guys up on the side, so it should be cool. This is kind of the central area. They have all these modular seat benches things. Like pretty soon they're going to somehow rearrange them and turn them into igloos that you can smoke and drink inside when it gets colder and stuff. And then that building right there's the Leopold Museum, where they have more like contemporary or like turn of the century fine art. I haven't been in that one either. I mean I'm going to eventually. Yeah, funny, I probably should see all of these museums at some point. That is the Café Leopold. It's open really late, but I haven't eaten there either, actually. Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing giving a tour of this place. I've barely seen any of it. I've been out other places. This whole place used to be the stables for the imperial court, so basically full of horses and stuff. And then about 5 or 7 years ago it got converted, and they built these other museums up there. It's now the Museums Quartier. So I'm actually kind of almost at my apartment here. Yeah, stairs. I was thinking of calling these the Neue Falco-Stiege. So there's a street called Falco-Stiege, which is basically Falco's staircase, dedicated to, you know, Falco. But it's really pathetic. It's like a ramp, more like. It's, you know, it's really not very, very much of an honor. So I'm going to dedicate a new staircase to him. I was looking at the one in front of the Parliament building. It's not named or anything, but it's also more of a ramp. I don't know. Whew. This is like the most exercise I get. Yeah, here we are. This is totally my apartment. These are like the high security keys. Really interesting. Oh. Yeah, anyway, there's my neighbor and here's me. Oh, okay. So like, this is my apartment, which is kind of like, I think everything in it is from IKEA. It's, they're really cheap on the chairs. They gave me 2 chairs. And, yeah, that's like everything. So, yeah.